today we will focus on love. It is interesting to me that Jesus spoke on love. He also did a series of messages on what love was about without using the word love. He challenged man through a process of messages in the book of Matthew, the Beatitudes, being the salt of the earth, the law, murder, adultery, divorce. Ron talked about divorce this morning, just briefly. Oaths, what oaths you do. Relationships, the relationships you have with sinners. Do you love sinners? We're supposed to. Relationship with sinners. Traditions. Oh my goodness, traditions are crazy sometimes. Even traditions in the church sometimes get out of hand. Forgiveness. Conflicts. Conflicts in the church. Conflicts in the home. I keep losing my place. I wrote this stuff down. And many other things that ultimately lead to forgiveness. They point to love. Some hate the word love. Some don't believe in love. Love is abused and used in many times, especially by young men in their teenage years. And in marriages sometimes, love is abused to get what you want. It's always the negatives, the negativenesses of love. Do not discount the importance of love and that we are told to love. In later messages, we will hear love conquers all things. I will close today with a message, but it won't really be a message. It's just going to be a reading, a passage, and I'm going to read 1 Corinthians 13. Everybody knows what 13 is. It's called the love chapter. Now, my message was in Matthew, and I said I wouldn't have time to do it. It's part of the series, and I'll preach this later, but I'm going to read it today. So here, 1 Corinthians 13. It's in my Bible, the heading of it is the excellence of love. Now, it's not that way in all of them, and I'll say this too, that sometimes in Corinthians, 1 Corinthians, instead they replaced the word love with charity in different translations. Okay? So we're going to speak about love. If I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but do not have love, I have become a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and know all the mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith, so that as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. And if I give all my possessions to feed the poor, and if I surrender my body to be burned, but do not have love, it profits me nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind and is not jealous. Love does not brag. It is not arrogant, does not act unbecomingly, does not seek its own, is not provoked, it does not take into account wrong suffered, does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. But if there is a gift of prophecy, they will be done away with. If there are tongues, they will cease. And if there is knowledge, it will be done away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when the perfect is come, and partial will be done away with, when I was a child, I used to speak like a child, reason like a child. When I became a man, I did away with childish things. For now we know, see in a mirror dimly, but face to face. Now I know in part, but then I will know in full, just as I also have been fully known. But now faith, hope, and love abide in these three. But the greatest of these is love. We're to love people. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter what they've done. It doesn't matter if they've had an abortion. It doesn't matter what circumstances. It doesn't matter if they're drugs, if they're gay, if their lifestyle doesn't match ours. We are to love people. The problem with the world today, the problem with the church today, is we don't like certain groups of people. We're commanded to love. It doesn't matter if you like ICE or don't like ICE. It doesn't matter if you like the president or you hate the president. I've talked to Christians that told me point blank that they hate Donald Trump. The Bible says that you pray for your leaders. It says that God puts those leaders in place. He knows who they are, righteous and unrighteous, before they're ever put in office. We are supposed to pray for our leaders. We're supposed to love our leaders. We don't have to like everything they've done. And I can tell you, I support Donald Trump. Maybe that's wrong to say it here. But I do not agree with everything Donald Trump does. But I do pray for him on a daily basis because I am told to pray for him and I'm told to love him. Now that's not a message, that is reality. We are told to love people in every situation of life. Sometimes I don't like people, but I got to love them.